Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Arsenal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And it's Neymar. Hernandez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really... Oh, what a mistake! He's away! He's through, it's 1-0. Isaac! Goal! Arsenal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Always onto this. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Cross to the back post. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Applies the finish!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He slings it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. And Messi! That's another chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. Hernandez. And there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. That is good strength. And the finish! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah.
Mbappe! Relentless, just relentless. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's Neymar! Always going over the top.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Over to the left. Arsenal have scored two quick goals here. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Arsenal have a free kick. And it's Camavinga. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's got tall. He will be livid with himself. João Cancelo. And Upamecano. Foot in. Played into space out wide. He is through here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Zanetti. And here's Park Ji-sung. Kimmich looking for the run. Neymar looking to run onto it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Howson makes the interception. Now he's off and running. And here's Isak. Isak! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
João Cancelo.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Haaland. Well, that has not gone well. It's a throw-in. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Kimmich. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Howson. Guardiola. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kimmich. Time and again they are repelled. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored. And Park Ji-sung! And he's heaved it away. And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. Rabiot. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Isak! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Up he goes! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world.
And the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola. Can he get it through? He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the side.
And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Played into the middle. Oh, what's he done? And Messi! No, that's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Koundé. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Now it's Kimmich. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, given away. Isaac! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Delivery from a Messi! Rabiot attempts a clearance. Oh, it needed better placement. Arsenal have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, they could be caught out here. Finds himself unceremonious. He's had a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Doué. Kimmich. Some resolute defending there. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in space and looking for options. He rises! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rabiot. Now it's Haaland.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
That pass isn't the best. And here's Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away? Arsenal are looking all but promoted. They can see the greener grass that is beyond the finish line.
They've been brilliant here, Peter. A thoroughly professional performance, and if things do indeed stay as they are, it's richly deserved.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a good ball. And he shoots! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
De Bruyne. Doué. No outsmarting him this time. Aimed beyond the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for option. And a chance!
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Look at the space here. And it's going to be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Five minutes to add. Guardiola, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Guardiola is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Guardiola! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And that is as far as it goes. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Park Ji-sung. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's DiMarco. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Mario Gila finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
I wouldn't expect too much of him right away, Peter. You've got to give him a chance to settle in and get used to life here. But he's the kind of player who can step in with a perfectly timed tackle, breaking up the opposition attacks and getting his own team moving on the front foot.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's a decent clearance. Crossed in early. He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. DiMarco. No goals as yet. Nice looking ball. And he's taking no chances there. They've got a corner here. There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Ketelaere. Out to the left it goes. Guardiola. Arsenal finding their passes. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And it's DiMarco. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tries to pass it through. Forlan crosses. And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's the throw. Inter Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Zielinski, that has been slung wide. Hila. De Ketelaere. That's Vieira. Now it's Forlan. Park Ji-sung. Barella. Bisek. And Akanji. Calhanoglu. Thuram. Nicely spread. Now it's Enrique. Some good work on the right flank here. Zanetti. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's De Ketelaere. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bastoni. Zielinski. Bastoni. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Calhanoglu, distributed tidily. Luis Enrique. Oh, he's played it in low. De Ketelaere. Oh, there's a probing ball. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, played right into his path. Park Ji-sung. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Yamal's cross. And he's there to clear it. DiMarco. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the action is back underway.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's found a way through. Spread it left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Akanji and Bisek. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Fulham! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Çalhanoğlu. Bisek. More and more pressure on the ball here. De Ketelaere. And here's Forlan. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Ketelaere. Looking for options for movement. And this is Forlan. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Forlan! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Enrique. He has found a way through. And it's Barella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Bastoni. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Luis Enrique is herring after that one. And this is Forlan. There's no flag. He's shifting through the gears here. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Forlan! Hoist. Oh, he's been caught napping. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barella. And it's DiMarco. To Calhanoglu. Bastoni. Akanji. Here's Zielinski. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Forlan. Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries the header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Zielinski, played out to the left flank. Yamal. To Ketelara. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Bisek. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played back in. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's DiMarco. He's picked his way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vieira with the slide tackle there. Looking to play him in. Odegaard!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zielinski. And it's Calhanoglu. He shifted it to the flank. Fires it in low. Rafinha. And it's Odegaard. Park Ji-sung. There's the shot! Barella. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defence.
Arsenal are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Pete.
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Park Ji-sung clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Vieira. De Ketelare.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, it's not getting there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lookman. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. De Ketelare. It's been shipped out wide. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise going. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Quarter of an hour played. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? Vlahovic! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Taken back almost at once. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Vlahovic driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Vlahovic. Great vision. Now it's Park Ji-sung.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Isak. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And that has put paid to that. He won't be happy with that one. Guardiola.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? An uncompromising challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kamavinga, fired deep to... Oh, smashing header! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. And here's Mbappe. Vlahovic is onto this. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Vlahovic must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And here's Park Ji-sung. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. Ambitious ball here. Lookman in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Adams is there, and he's gone for goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Olise really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Doué. It'll be a throw-in. Lookman. Ødegaard. Lookman. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Zanetti. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, look at this. Takes a shot! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Lookman, he can run onto that. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. They want to be quick to recover this. Arsenal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. Saka. Oh, no, what has happened here? Oh, he's through, it's one-on-one, and a shot! And that was very necessary. Almost an hour gone. And here's Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Rijkaard. Olise. Played in. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Saka. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard. Vlahovic. And it's made its way to him. And it's Guardiola. Doué has found the net here, of course. Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. And it's been played through. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Doué. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach? He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the shot! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Zanetti, he's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, super find. Ødegaard. Shot could be on. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Spread it left. Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
In progress.
Park Ji-sung going full steam ahead down the left flank. Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Here comes the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Ødegaard. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, well measured.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
And Messi! Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So now the difference is 3. No way through.
4 added minutes has been...
Well, they've got it again. Guardiola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, it's Guardiola. That's the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And we come to you now with a quick...
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Doué puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Zanetti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. That's a good run down the left. Batistuta. Zanetti. And it's Conte. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. Danielson delivers.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's in on goal, Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Serginho. Zanetti proves too strong. It's a promising position. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Kante cuts it out. So we're still where we started right now. And he's certainly onside here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had it taken off him. Good take, and is he in? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Great work on the overlap. Howson gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho threads one in. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first moment... Oh, he's been caught on it here! big chance! Against the crossbar. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Vieira. And he's had it nicked away. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Just eases him off the ball. Pirlo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Shin to shin. And the whistle goes for half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vieira. Messi. Batistuta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Batistuta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pirlo. Back into the middle. Steaming on goal. Ibrahimovic! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pirlo. Pirlo! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And this is Shevchenko. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Attenzione,
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, they can break here. And that has put paid to that. Vieira.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
The ball has bounced loose now. Park Ji-sung.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung's cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Camavinga.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Park Ji-sung. Knocks it into space.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? De Ketelada. That's a good ball out wide. Drilled in low. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Shevchenko. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And we have our very first corner. There will be a throw-in. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Serginho cuts out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of...